So Heck was playing this yesterday. She started a run. I think she got through 2 missions. And I also kind of decided at the same time independently that I would be trying the Always Sprint challenge. So I'm a day late to it, but we're going to have a go anyway. We're playing on Expert Plus with no rewinds. Let's take a look at the settings that we're playing with. It's going to be no extended campaign. We've got no dialogues again. Talkative agents is on. UI tweaks is there, of course. World Gen extended, we're going to be disabling the non-prefab stuff there. Hey there, Shy. Good to see you. And the rest of this is Expert Plus, which we're not changing. So let's start this. So obviously we're playing with Rush because she gets the bonus from sprinting. +1 KO damage and +1 armor piercing. Pretty good. And I'm not sure what the second agent we're going to be playing with. Heck was playing with Draco. And obviously Draco is a good choice if you want to go lethal, because he gets his upgrades that way. I'm not sure I want to go lethal on this run though. So we'll probably do something more like Rush, and maybe could go for someone like Decker because of his cloak. Not sure about that. Hey there, Panther, and hey, Laser Explosion. Good to see you. Welcome back. And I could just go with Nika. There's Nika with the Zappy. Not sure about that though. I think we might need to use the cloak occasionally. I'll try Rush and Decker. Hold on, I've got some chat to delete. Okay, there we go. The first time I've been hit by one of those. Okay, so I think we're going to do Rush and Decker. I guess we're going to play with not Powered Rep and Lockpick. They didn't work that well yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the day before. Seed is really good. And I think I want to do runs where we get out quickly, because I don't want to be there for high alarm levels. It's just too dangerous. So I'm going to play with Seed and Rapier. Subscriber only chats. Probably not doing that anytime ever. Rapier, yeah. I quite like Siege and Rapier. I think some of the other players don't like this combination, but you get cheap hacking towards the beginning and you still get 1 free hack per turn up to alarm level 3. I'm going to be trying to do this a different style to Heck, so I'm going to be just trying to escape missions early and not going for 100% all of the time, because alarm level 6 is just way too dangerous on this unless you're murdering everyone. Let's just hope this works, and like, this is just my first attempt. I haven't even done any practicing before starting the streams, so yeah, no greed, I'm afraid. I will be greedy just relative to what the challenge is. Okay, so the very first thing we do is enable sprint on both agents. Blind playthrough, exactly. We don't have Anarchy on either of these agents. This is not going to be very stealthy. I've got a camera here, which we're going to have to rapier. There's a nanofab there, which we might as well hit. Not hurt by anyone just yet. I think that's probably a reasonable place. No, we'll put Decker here. That's going to be better. Let's get this console as well. Oh, I already had Rush sprinting. No, I don't need to do that. Hey there, Heck. Welcome. I'm playing a different way to you. We're playing with Rush and Decker with Rapier. So I'm going to be trying to avoid the hits on the alarm level and try to get out on low alarm levels without getting everything on the map. I heard some footsteps down here, so I'm probably safer moving Decker this way. The Decker for the cloak, I think, should be very useful. This looks okay. We can get this console. And I can't peek there. Let's get Rush up to this door, probably on ambush.
I heard something.
2 guards. Okay, that's bad. I shouldn't have moved all the way. Okay, stim. This should only be heard by one of them, I think. So the other one's interest point is here. I hope I zap one and don't get noticed by the other. I guess I should be saving Rapier for Seed. Yeah, so I zap one, the other one will peek and notice me, but not see me.
Look, hey, what was that?
Problem here is now I have to run again. So I might do a sprint distraction on this guard with Decker after moving Rush. Yeah, I might have to go step by step all of the time is a good point. We're going to drag this guy to here. And then this guy has a sound radius of 5 tiles, so he shouldn't hear me here, but he will hear me here.
Did you hear that?
So that's ideal. We'll peek through this door. We've got a camera up there, which will hack. Of course, that's the exit, so I'm glad to have found that. We could have a camera up there. Decker's neural disruptor is not on cooldown, and also I have the cloak ready. So I guess we're going to be... I can move like this, then 2 AP is not going to get me into cover, so it has to be like this. And I think there's no one patrolling through this door because we'd have heard them. So I'm just going to end my turn here with Decker, I think, and we've distracted this guy. He should go the short way round, so therefore Rush should be fine that way. I hope this is okay. Yeah.
Looking around, must be imagining things.
So lesson learned early is... actually, this guy's going to see the downed guard now, so I probably need to distract him again with Decker. So we'll move Rush first. We're definitely opening this door, I think. I could get the console.
I heard something.
We've got a safe up there, which I think I can get. Yeah, let's get up.
Did you hear that?
That was very bad. One step was too dangerous here. So I need to not be using the stims so often. My neural disruptor is on cooldown here. This is probably going to be a reset, I think. Decker's disruptor is ready. How far can I get Decker? Because I can get him to here. And then this guy's going to be on this tile facing this way, so I can sprint up to him. But the problem is this guy, so I might need to use the cloak next turn. We have got one safe at least. We're going to be on this tile, I guess, because that's cover from this guard. Yeah, so this guy is now alerted.
Guard down.
Rapier now becomes lockpick. And Decker has to sprint up to this guy to zap him, and I guess I could be seen by this guy. This guy's not going to move, so I don't need to use the cloak here. This is going to leave me with 5.5 AP, so I could get this console here, but it might be too dangerous. Given that this guy's also coming through. If I'm not using the cloak, then I can use it next turn. So like this, I'm using an extra 3 AP to get the console. And that's going to leave me with 2.5. I guess that's okay, so we'll do it this way.
Investigating. What was that? Investigating.
So we step here, get seen. Close the door.
They got away.
Get up to behind this guy, I guess. And So Rush has a neural disruptor that won't be on cooldown after this, so I can leave Rush. I can give that neural disruptor to Decker, except he won't be able to be on ambush. This is potentially quite difficult. On the other hand, it does force me to go further up this way and loot some more. And I think with Seed we should be okay for a while. We probably will not need to hack this camera. I would like to look in the nanofab later. Getting the actual objective would be really useful though. Obviously, because having more choice over where we go means less chance of Sankaku and sound bugs. I don't like this at all, but we have to do it. The question is just whether this guard is going to be on this tile or this tile. If I do this, I don't think I can drag him here, because then I only have 2 AP left. If I do it here, I think the guy peeks and maybe sees. It's difficult to tell with this bookcase. I'm not going to be able to pass the neural disruptor off to Decker and have Decker on ambush because his attack will be used. I have to move here anyway, so I'm herd onto this tile. Let's try zapping this guy here, and I think I can't drag. Get to steal at least as a pass card. We'll probably give that to Rush. Yeah, I can't drag here, so I think I'm going to do... Let's enable sprint here. I could give the pass card to Rush here to save AP. Decker has to be in cover here anyway, I think. Or I could go up to here and then hide behind the safe, but that seems not good. I think we're going to have to use Decker's cloak to get out of this. So I'm going to hide here and then use the cloak next turn. That means I can afford to move Decker here to give the pass card so that Rush isn't moving orthogonally first. Then we move to this tile. Okay, let's try this door. No camera up there. We've got another safe. Camera there. But we can take both of these. How many guards have we found? We've got 3, so there's 1 more. Yeah, I could have given Decker the disruptor, but I think it's more useful to have Rush with it, given that Decker's already used his attack. Decker's not going to be able to ambush because this guy will actually see this guard. I guess he won't reach her. So I have made a mistake here, yeah. I was thinking this guy will actually reach this body, but he doesn't have the AP, does he? So it's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't quite reach. Yeah, so Decker's going to have to use the cloak here. He's going to get here and then peek and then be diagonally, though, I think. Maybe he doesn't peek because of the downed guard. I think I'm just going to use the cloak here. I don't think it's worth giving the... Actually, I know I'm not hurt here, so maybe it is just right to give Decker this weapon to take out this guard. I think that's going to be the right place. So I've wasted AP here, but we'll give Decker this disruptor and then send Rush back through this door. I think I know that's okay. And if it's not, then I've got some cover to step into, as long as there's no guy walking through here. So this guard's going to be on this tile because of the downed guard.
Guard down.
So there's a guy walking behind this door. And now I have to ambush, but this guard's going to wake up. That's actually really bad. So maybe I should have just been using the cloak here anyway. I think we're going to move with Rush first, and then decide what to do with Decker later. So there's the objective. I would like to get that. Let's hack that now. Do I want to be greedy and go up to here with Rush? I think we know that there's a guy walking around there, but he didn't hear me running on these tiles, so I'm probably safe to get up to here. Yeah. and then we'll just go on to ambush here, and then when this guy wakes up, I think I zapped him from this side, so he should be facing this direction. I think that's how it works. He was facing this direction when I zapped him. I don't think there's any logical reason he should be looking towards Decker next turn, so I should just be okay with Decker on... I need to equip this. I just need to go on to ambush here and then zap this guard. This guy shouldn't be looking at Decker when he wakes up, so I think that's okay. Problem here with zapping with Decker, of course, is we don't get Rush's bonus. So he's only out for 2 turns. Yeah, he's looking this way because we zapped him from that direction. So he's sprinting with Decker, get the money. Sprinting with Rush, let's take a peek through this door. That's a big safe. Oh, whoops, I've accidentally... I've just disabled sprinting by clicking R, just habitually. That means I'm not actually allowed to move, rush anymore this turn. I can open the door as a camera, so let's hack that. And this is going to be really expensive to hack, actually. This guy's going to peek on his own tile, so he'll actually... he should actually hit this guy, but when if Deco moves, then I'll be heard on this kind of tile. So, yeah, Rapier is once per turn with Seed. So I'll be looking for another program that I can use with Seed, and then use Rapier. Greed is quite expensive, especially with a 3 firewall tool safe on alarm level 2 with Rapier. I think we drag this guy to like here so that this guard's going to pin him. That guy's still out for 1 turn. I'm going to move up to here. This guy is going to see the down guard and pin, so he won't actually come through the door. Let's move Decker up to here to get the objective. And I need to habitually not disable sprint.
Guard down.
Yeah, he pins this guy. Okay, we're hacking this camera for sure. Let's get this console. That's 4 power. We know where the exit is, which is quite important. I don't think I want to spend 9 power to hack this, but it does save me 4 AP if I do it this turn. There's nothing else. If I just get this and the objective, then there's nothing else on the map that I need to hack. There is a door here. There could be more safes here. I've got the nanofab already. There could be a safe down here. It's probably going to be like alarm level 4 or 5 by the time I get down here, though. And I don't want to be sprinting around at alarm level 5. So this costs 9 power. I think that's okay to do. And I hope the... Yeah, so we know the 4th guard is behind here, so there shouldn't be anyone in here. This is going to change their patrol when I take it, so I'm not going to take it until next turn. We don't need to hack that camera. I think if I am spending power to use Rapier without Seed, then I might as well do it immediately, right? Because it's cheaper if I do it sooner. Rush now has a neural disruptor that's not on cooldown, so I can get behind this guy, but then this guy could hear. So I might sprint to here and go on to ambush.
What was that? Investigating.
This guy's gone over there. There's a downed guard on this tile who's probably waking up fairly soon. Yeah, so he's out for 1 turn still. We dragged him from here to here, so he's actually going to be facing this way, which is quite bad when he wakes up. Let's also check that we aren't heard by the guy in this room. I need to step like here anyway, if not here. The question is just whether I go through the room, go through the door or not. And because this guy's patrol is going to change when Decker grabs this. Let's step here, and if it's not heard by this guy, then we can't distract him to leave his patrol unchanged. So now we can get this with Decker. I guess we're going to let this guy wake up and then use Decker to zap him next turn. Except for the guy that could be coming through this door. If I do this, then I've got 2 AP left. Where can Decker get to? I guess just behind this door, because it's not going to be safe to get through it. And then I'm not sure whether I want to zap this guy on this tile or this tile. I think it's going to be okay to be on this tile. Using rush for that is better because +1 KO damage. Doesn't matter to close the door because this guy's going to leave it open anyway because he's alerted. I guess we use our free hack on this camera. And that's probably it for this turn. We might as well be on ambush here as well.
Investigating area.
So the first mission is going to be the most difficult one because we have no upgrades. And we also don't have any more programs. So there's the extra guard. This guy wakes up, he's facing diagonally. That's actually perfect because I can get around him. This guy is up there facing this way. I guess we're probably going to use our free hack on this, but I'll decide that later. Not going to be safe to get into here, I think. I could be very greedy and go up to here and take a peek. But I think we just want to head for the exit, right? Like, Seed is not making Rapier free for much longer. So that Disruptor's on cooldown. I can zap this guy with Decker. I guess we have to do that. Or use the cloak. This guy will be chasing us. So I think we just have to leg it. We've got to go. We could get his pocket money. This guy's already searched, though. This guy won't have anything except maybe a charge pack or a med gel, but that's fairly rare. So let's move Decker like this. We don't know what the guard walking around behind here was doing, so he could actually hear me onto this tile. He doesn't seem like he does. Close the door.
Investigating.
Zap this guy here. I don't get the bonus from Rush, but that's okay. This guy won't reach this door this turn, so I think we'll probably just pin this guy for one more turn with Decker. Since 3 AP doesn't get me that far. Let's see what this guy is doing, because I probably don't want to distract him. He's going this way round, so I should be okay on this tile. He won't hear that. And I'm in cover from him that way. Actually, this tile's better, so I can check the nanofab. Looks like we don't need this pass card, but I won't drop it yet because we're not going to be encumbered until we go to the nanofab. Let's pass the turn there. Oh, I should have used the hack. Yeah, so he reaches the door but doesn't get through. He does open the door. Okay, that's bad.
What was that?
So now I need to use the cloak. Sprint.
Damn it, they got away.
I'm not sure if he cares more about the door or the body. But he shouldn't, like, 8 gets him to this door again. We have to do this anyway. This is non-optional. Let's send Rush to the nanofab.
What was that? Investigating.
Her neural disruptor is on cooldown. Decker's is also on cooldown. Let's see what the shop has. Pheromone filter could actually be quite good. Neural disruptor 2 is a lifesaver here. We can get both. So we're going to put Pheromone filter on probably Rush, let's say. I think we sell one of the neural disruptors to get this one. Actually, it could just be good to have 2 disruptors on Rush because she gets the bonus from it. We'll drop the pass card. I don't need to sell something to get this. So for now, we'll just have 2 weapons on Rush. That's probably the right thing to do. I can actually get up to here and zap this guy immediately. It's probably going to be the right thing to do. I think we know that the 4th guard was up here because we heard him moving around earlier. And that actually must be him, right? Or this must be him. Yeah, so this guy was the guy from the elevator, I think. And then this guy will be the 4th guard that we didn't find before. So therefore, there are no guards down here because we've accounted for for all of them, so I'm perfectly fine to have Rush on this tile. Zapping this guy. Let's equip the other Neural Disruptor. He should be out for 3 turns because Rush was sprinting. And then we move Decker up to here. I think this guy opens the door, right? If he does come up to here, then he opens the door. Because he'll reach this tile, but he'll be able to open the door, and Decker can't quite get through. So what I should have done here is stimmed Decker. That's a mistake. I guess we just end in cover here and then hope that this guy goes away. We're going to hack this for free, so we might as well. That's the turn there.
They're through here.
He breaches the door. So this guy's going to pin the guard. There's the extra guard. He's up there. That's good. So Decker needs to know what this guy's going to do. He's just going to be there peeking. I guess I could send him somewhere else. Like...
Hey, investigating.
That's not the best place for him to be, is it? 1, 2. So he should hear me here, right? And then I can go up to here. And then he'll be facing this way, so Decker can probably get through the door next turn. So he should go up to there. I guess we might as well drag this guy just so we know he's not waking up. And we can... I can open this door now and take a peek. But if there's a safe, there is no safe. Okay, so there's no more loot for us to get. We're just going to try to get out. But getting that extra disruptor is really good. I can get up to here. I guess we'll keep this guy pinned. And let's get Rush. Let's stim Decker, actually. Since we're not using the stim for... I think it doesn't matter what I do here.
Looking around.
Yeah, so he just doesn't get through. That pheromone filter is actually going to be really good for this run, I think, especially if with non-lethal weapons. So this is not going to be 100% ever, I think. Or if we do ever get to 100%, it's going to be a long way away. We have only 30 credits. I don't think we want to sell a Neural Disruptor 1 yet. We can't afford to upgrade anything. But we did get the site list, which is excellent. FTM Detention Center, I don't think so. Financial Suite could be okay. Detention Center there could be okay. This one is only 11 hours, so that leaves me able to do another 1 guided mission. So we're going to do this Financial Suite. Hey there, JLab. Good to see you. Yeah, being encumbered is going to be a pain. We have to drop items every time. As a kind of technical detail about being encumbered, you actually lose more AP if you pick up items than if you start with them. But you have to drop them if you want to be able to sprint. So when you pick up an item, you lose AP equal to the number of spaces where you are encumbered. So if I pick up the first item, I'm encumbered by 1 AP. The second one costs me 2 AP. The third one costs me 3 AP, and so on. But if I start my turn with 3 items over, then I'm only losing 3 AP instead of 1, 2 plus 3. But because I have to drop them and pick them up and then sprint again, then I lose more AP from that rather than carrying them. I think we just have to use 2 weapons with Rush. Zapping guards is too useful, and also with Pheromone Filter we get a bonus from doing that and letting them wake up. So I could give the stim to Decker. I think Rush is getting more AP from the Pheromone Filter, but Decker's cloak is his way of getting out of a dangerous situation, so I guess Rush needs the stim to do that. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so I've got to go through this door, basically, because otherwise I'm doing nothing in this room. Not heard by anything yet. That's a shop cat, which is very good to find. Let's see what it is, at least. Not heard yet. Aces range 5. I don't think we'll be coming back for either of those. Excuse me. Let's hack this for... We'll probably want to hack that next turn, but let's see what Decker finds. I could peek through this door, but we're going to have vision from the camera anyway, so I don't think there's any reason to do that. Let's go one tile at a time, because we've learned our lesson. There's a guard there. He is stationary. I'm probably going to have to zap him to get past him, because he will see this tile. So let's just do that now, I guess. Or maybe it's better to do it with Rush because of the bonus. He should actually... Yeah, so if I step here, he'll hear me. But this one he didn't hear. Yeah, I think we take this guy out with Rush so that he's out for one more turn. And then send Decker this way. It does cost a bit of AP, actually, and that's bad with Rapier. I guess we're going to hack this camera. Got a guard entrance here, one door there. Let's just zap him with Decker, I guess. That gets me through faster.
You see that?
I get a full peek this way. Oh, this is only noticed, so I can actually zap him on this tile. That's got to be better, right?
I heard something.
And I don't think I want to do any more hacking here, but I should be safe to put Rush on this tile. I think that's it. Let's steal from this guy. So I can get this console. We've got a nanofab to look in and a safe. I'd rather run this way than this way because it gets me to the console and also lets me see this corner without peeking. So that's got to be good. Yeah, so there's no camera there. We get the...
You hear something?
That's useful information. We get the console. We're going to hack the nanofab and the safe, I think. Let's take a look here. Piercing scanner could be really useful. I don't think we want to buy Stim 1. Vault Disruptor 1 could be quite nice, but we probably want armor piercing weapons if we're paying for them. I guess actually Decker should have the Neural Disruptor 2, right? Because Rush has armor piercing anyway from her augments, and we're not going to see armor level 2 for a while, so I should have given Decker the Neural Disruptor 2. I don't think we want any of this, except maybe a piercing scanner, but we don't have any guns yet, so it's probably better to save the money for upgrades. Neural Disruptor is on cooldown here, so I need to be careful. I think this is probably safe. And we'll end the turn peeking just in case anyone's coming around there. So Rush knows that there's a guard here. These tiles will be cover from him. He doesn't see this tile, but he might notice it. He'll notice this door anyway. Actually, that means that when I open the door, it will no longer be cover, because that's how cover works. Yeah, so this door is what's providing cover, and if I open the door, then I won't be in cover anymore. However, I can step here and open the door that way to get a peek, or I can be here in cover and open the door. I think it's going to be better to do it like this. Peek first. There's a camera there which we can hack. Looks like there's going to be nothing here. Yeah, so now this tile is watched because because we opened the door and it's no longer giving cover. This guy will actually reach rush, I think. So we're going to step here, be on ambush with the Neural Disruptor 1. They have the same cooldown, right? It's just a difference of armor piercing. So, and there shouldn't be any armored guards on this level because it's one guarded. So I guess it doesn't really matter there. Nothing to hack for 1 power, so we pass the turn there. So this guy goes out for 3 turns. I don't think it's going to be worth getting this power for the AP cost security plus card. Do I need it? We've got a locked door here. If I find a locked door somewhere else, we definitely open this. That's the objective, of course. This guy's going to take a while to reach me. There are no other doors in here. This is very good. So I can be here and go on to ambush the turn afterwards. Or I can just run around him and zap him next turn. I'm not allowed to be encumbered. At least if I am encumbered, then I'm not allowed to move. To answer Clean Star's question. So I'm not allowed to move without sprinting. So I have to drop items in order to move if I'm going to be encumbered. Or if I forget to do that, then I'm just not allowed to move on that turn. This guy's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7.5. So I want him to go up. He will go around this way, but I'm just not going to step onto this tile to be noticed. So let's do it like that, and then go here, because I want to run around and zap him 1 turn sooner. I don't think I want to pass cards. It only gets me through this door so far, and being encumbered is really bad. 3 power from a console. This is 2 power, so the exit's got to be in this kind of direction. Finding the exit is going to be important. Unfortunately, Decker has a long way round to go to get there. Yeah, so JLab points out that Rapier does make it more punishing to zap guards. On the other hand, if we're sprinting, then we'll get around the facilities sooner to hack. And we still get one free hack from Seed per turn with Rapier up to alarm level 3. And I'm hoping we'll find a better breaker, or at least another breaker to use as an alternative to Rapier soon enough. I think this tile is okay to see into the corner. Let's equip the other disruptor here in case this is heard. I think we then open the door, and then we probably can. Yeah, let's get this camera. This is a good room to be in. This is a very good room to be in. 3 power from this console, lots of safes. I think we just take all of this now, right? Hold on, so how many turns am I going to be in here? I'm going to be in here next turn, so I can get 1 free hack next turn, so I take all of them except 1, I think. Just to optimize the power. And this guy's going to wake up giving me the pheromone filter AP. Yeah, so this guy reaches here. I can run around and get him with Decker now.
Additional cameras activated. Surveillance level increased.
I think I heard something.
That does mean the alarm level hit, but this is what we do to get the objective, so we just have to do it. Obviously, got a sprint here, because we're always sprinting. We hack this. That costs us 0. And then I think we know that there's no patrol up to here. There shouldn't be a stationary guard on this tile. If there is, then I'm going to get heard, but this guy's still sleeping for 2 more turns, and I've got a stim if necessary. So that should be okay. I don't think we'll hack this for 2 power. We'll probably get it for free next turn, or it will still be 2 power next turn. We're going to drag this guy this way, I guess. If this guy's coming this way, I think we're going to hack this now, just so I can get eyes on what the guard who was here was doing. He woke up last turn, so this turn he should just peek on his own tile. And I think it's just going to be better to have Deck a foot further this way, because we need to get him to the exit rather than... so I shouldn't have dragged him this way. I should just be going this way with Decker, I think. Normally what I would do is drag him up here or something, so that the Enforcer is interested in this tile rather than somewhere down here, but I don't think we have time for that kind of thing. This console has 2 power, probably worth getting...
I heard something.
Got a guard there. I'm going to jump every time that happens, sorry. So the camera will shake a bit. This gives me 4 AP. I guess we're just taking this guy out so we can steal and get the AP from Pheromone Filter. So we're opening this door. There's a camera there. Let's... I guess we spend 2 power to hack that. I mean, I could hide from this guy. Like, he won't hear me to here, but then I can't get past him. I could distract him onto this tile and then hide. I guess that's going to be better for now. Or I could stim to get through the door, or I could stim to zap in this turn, but I think we save the stim for emergencies. So we get herd onto this tile, I guess. This guy wakes up soon. This isn't herd, and then I'm going to move onto this tile. So he's going to move up to here, peek, be facing diagonally, and then I'll go around him next turn, I think. Well, actually, I should have saved the time to hack this camera, but I think... Oh, so he doesn't even turn diagonally, that's fine. I think it was actually good to hack this camera because I might have made different decisions based on what I saw with it. So we're going to drag this guy through here. This guy's gone this way. Let's see where he's going. He's interested in the starting room, so it's good that this door is locked, actually. How many guards have we accounted for? We've got 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th guard somewhere on this level. Could just be good to zap this guy, but then I've used my attack. Maybe I should have zapped him last turn for that reason. But I think I can outrun him as long as it's safe. And I've got a stim if I need it.
Something.
On the other hand, if I zap, then I can steal now, and I get the Pheromone Filter sooner, but Rapier starts costing more sooner as well. I think we're just going to do it like this.
I heard something.
Yeah. So we're safe to open this door. I'm going to peek for cameras. So we zap this guard, I think. And then we have to stim to get into because this guy will hear me through this door. And that means he's going to be alerted because he'll see the downed guard. So we swap which disruptor is equipped. We use the stim. Actually, what I could do is stand here so that when he opens the door, he sees me instead of the guard. And then I don't need to waste the stim. If he's going to be alerted anyway. And this was the 4th guard, so there isn't anyone else. So I think the right thing for me to do here is just stand in the open. He sees me on this tile, then I close the door. Hack the safe for free. I think that's it. Unfortunately, we can't peek on this guy, but he should just be peeking on his own tiles, so that's fine.
Investigating the area.
Yeah, he does that. This guy's running into the starting room. This guy sees me. There go the firewalls, but we did hack this safe early. I think we know that the... Actually, it's actually quite bad that I went through this door because it means that this guy's going to throw his scanning grenade in this room instead of the other one. So I should have been on the other tile here. Just on the other side of the door would have been a lot better. It's going to take him a while to get here, though, and I do have a cloak to get out. This guy shouldn't hear me on this way. This guy is too far away to matter. So with rush, we're going to step this way because I'm going towards this one and the safe.
What was that? Hey, investigating.
That means he's going to kick the door in, unfortunately, but it's a small price to pay relative to what else is happening here. We definitely open this door. We know that there's no more guards. This is an empty corridor. He won't pick it in because he heard me further away from the door. That's right, yeah. Do I want Wrench 5? It's not going to help anytime soon. It's like Wrench 5 is more like an investment for day 3 after Rubik's and the firewalls go up, or the final mission. I don't think we want to spend the money on Wrench 5. Yeah, so we'll skip the shop cat on the way past.
Investigating area.
So this guy actually missed the downed guard there, meaning he doesn't hit him. That's a bit unfortunate, but it does mean he wakes up sooner and I get the AP for Rush, who doesn't need it at this point.
What was that?
We definitely open this door. That's the exit. So we spend 1 here. I guess we're just going to zap this guard because he's already alerted. And I don't really want him on this tile anyway. Especially not if he's facing diagonally. So we'll just move up to here to zap him, I think. Two turns left on the executive here. There's a guard somewhere around here that I don't know the position of. This should be okay. I don't think the scan on this tile will reach Decker here. And we'll hack this for free next turn, so I'm not going to spend the power. Yeah, I considered doing Rush and Tony for the EMP heart monitor combination. But I think it's just you need the attacks. Like, if you use your attack with Tony, then you can't actually zap a guard, and that's just bad because you need to zap guards. So this guy wakes up. I'm not going to take this pass card. There won't be anything round here. We equip the other disruptor. Could zap this guy now, but then I take a hit on the alarm level. This guy's facing this way. I'm probably just going to stay where I am for now and not get hurt by him. I mean, I could drag the executive to this tile, but it's not closer to the exit. And this one would be hurt. So let's just observe their movements. So he's going out here. He's going to get up to block the door. That's actually quite bad. If I sprint to here, then I can't get back to the executive. I'm just thinking, so if I drag this guy like 1 tile here, so if I zap this guy on this tile, then the enforcer will be interested in the body. Actually, I'm not sure if the body distracts him, because this guy is very hard to distract on this mission. He just runs straight for where the executive was located. Even if you make a noise distraction or step in his notice tile, he ignores you. I'm not sure if he cares about bodies. I think we're just going to have to wait the turn anyway. This enforcer will be blocking the door. I'm not going to be able to move around him because he'll just hear me. Yeah, I think Decker's doing nothing here. And then the question is just whether I want to run down and zap this guard or go explore up here. And I think I want to explore up here because there could be safes. We found Nanofab and Shopcat. We found 4 safes, 5 safes. Actually, there can't be anything in this room. There could be a guard spawn point. There could be a side mission, right? There could be like a drone rescue side mission, and if I do that, then it's super easy. So we're going to explore. Just purely empty, okay. I think this is right for Decker to just do nothing.
Looking around.
So I think we might have accidentally 100%ed this level. This guy's going to run straight past me or throw the grenade. If he's throwing the grenade, then I'm going to sprint in order to distract him so I can zap him and get out sooner. That said, zapping him takes a hit on the alarm level. Decker gets the vault access card. That's perfect. We sprint here. What's he doing? Yeah, he's actually going to be on this tile. So let's just be ready to zap him, I think. Either way, we're wasting a turn. No, I should zap him next turn, maybe, because this guy is going to hear otherwise. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, just use less AP here, I think. You use the AP this turn, so I have more next turn. I think that's right. And then I also have a cloak if necessary. This guy hears me. This path says he's going that way, but that's going to be a lie, so I have to be on ambush here. I do have to zap him because this path is a lie. And if I didn't move, then he would be blocking the door next turn anyway. So if I'm waiting an extra turn or the alarm level takes a +1 hit, either way, it's 1 on the alarm level because the extra turn would raise the alarm anyway. I think we're going to move back up here, get some vision on this room, see what this guy is doing. He's going around there. That's fine. We'll just keep this guy pinned for now. Main problem is not knowing what's happening in this room, but we do have most of the guards accounted for, I think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's an extra guard somewhere. Oh, that's the extra one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5th guard. Yeah. Okay, so that's all of the guards accounted for. I think this is okay. We'll zap the enforcer. Deal is 1 credit. And then Decker might need... I guess I should have seen what this guy was doing. This guy's blocking the door. That's unfortunate. This guy's going to there. So what can I actually do here? I can use a body to distract this guy. If I leave him here, that's not going to be seen. And then how much AP do I have left? If I leave him here, then I should be able to get back through the door. He'll run up to pin and be facing this way. I think that's the right play. So we run here, leave the body on this one, because this is his turning blind spot. And then hide like here, I guess. With the door closed, because he'll be distracted by the enforcer. So this is the right place for Decker. We'll end the turn peeking like this. With Rush, I guess we just see what the rest of the guards are doing. So his interest point is somewhere up here in this corner. Okay. This guy should be... his path will change when he sees the enforcer. Let's drag this guy a bit closer so the Rush is closer for helping Decker get through in an emergency. I think we've hacked everything on the level, actually, so... Rapier is doing well for us so far. Yeah, he sees the enforcer. No one's looking into this room for now. We can save the cloak for next turn. Unfortunately, I can't use this body as another distraction. If I can get up to here. These two guys are looking away. Or I could get to here, I guess. That's possible. What's this guy doing? I think I have to go this way.
What was that? Investigating.
If I do this, then I'm kind of committed to using the cloak next turn, and this is such a choke point because these guards could hear. I guess I just hide in cover down here just to avoid these guys coming through. What's this guy doing? He's going up there. That's fine. I don't want to step any closer because he could hear me. This guy hasn't heard me all this way, so I think Dekka's fine there. And let's do the same thing here. We drag closer so that Rush is able to help in an emergency. But I do want to stay in cover here. Hey there, Storm. Good to see you. And Lysen. Welcome back.
Investigating the area.
I haven't had to use the cloak with Dekka yet. We are definitely going this way. I do have a disruptor as well. That's good. This guy is unfortunately looking where Dekka wants to be. And this guy is going to be... Oh, I've just peeked without sprinting.
Warning.
Yeah, okay. But he's going to be ignoring me anyway, so that's fine. You'll do this challenge in a month or so. Good luck. I guess that will be pretty entertaining, so I'd like to see it. The problem is this guy, right? I don't know... I can't get eyes on him because of this tall cover. But because I forgot to sprint with Rush there, then peeking and spying is okay because those don't make noise anyway. But I think I'm probably going to have to use the cloak to get past this guard and then zap him.
What was that?
He's facing diagonally on this tile. That's perfect, so I don't even need to use the cloak here.
What was that?
How many guards? Could there be a guard on this tile? No, because we'd have been heard by him. So this is perfect. We go to here on ambush and don't use the cloak. This guy's going to be facing diagonally there. That's annoying. Ping would be really useful if I can find that. This guy's going to go there. I guess we can zap him with Rush next turn. I think we're okay. So this guy's going to be annoying. Actually, maybe he sees this guy get zapped, so he turns. But either way, we can't get past him using just cover and notice tiles.
Additional guard patrols.
Dekka's still got a cloak, so I think we should be safe here. I think that guy's interest point was in the corner, right? So I'm probably safest just not moving Rush yet. Or if I do, then I can zap him. Oh, it's Lycan. I didn't realize. Okay. Where can I get to? So if it's like here, that's 8. And then we use the cloak next turn. I think that's fine. Or I could just use the cloak now and run up to here. That's got to be the safe play, right? We do this, use the cloak, run up to here. This guy won't have anything. We've already stolen from him anyway.
What was that?
He doesn't even hear me through this door, so that's ideal. This guy won't hear me through this door. So we're just going to zap this guy next turn, I guess, with Rush.
Investigating the area.
Yeah, laser explosion saying just cloak and go straight past. Yeah, that was the safest thing to do.
Things out around here.
There's always a balance between do I use the cloak now or save it for a worse situation. But if I do the cloak now, then I'm not going to be in a worse situation. So in that case, I think it was an easy call. This is like end game where you can read out all the way to the end if you want to. So we're zapping this guard now.
Did you hear that? Did you see that?
He just has the 1 credit. We're sprinting with Decker, of course, as well. Close the door behind us because that's just the safe thing to do.
Investigating the area.
So that Enforcer is still interested in where the Executive was, and we're getting out. Pheromone Filter is just really good for this run. I'm so glad that I found that. Okay. That was 100%. I said we weren't going to be 100%ing missions except by accident, but I think we accidentally did get 100%.